Nintendo has gone mad. A few hours ago, Nintendo announced Nintendo Music, available to Switch Online subscribers, of which I am one, so here I am. It's a very red app, and its only purpose is hosting Nintendo Music over the years away from the Switch. So we'll take a tour from here. We'll start with what they recommend, I guess. Oh, and I won't be playing music for a long time. I think you know why. And the quality might not sound great because I'm using my microphone. Sorry about that. But we'll start with Rainbow Road, I guess. Okay, I bought it on the drop. So it's gone full screen already, which is interesting. I can already tell you the fidelity is pretty impressive. I've been listening for a while, so I can go with my personal experience here. I can hear background details I normally have to seek out on my Switch or YouTube rips, so it's pretty crisp, all things considered. Already I see things for a sleep timer? No, it's extension, okay. A queue function over here, favorites, and this hamburger menu over here. You can download music, which was one of the big things they were saying. And there's intellectual property notices. Yeah, let's not even talk about that. I mean, yeah, it's still pretty cool so far. If I scroll down, there's Atino Village. Is that a split note reference from the DSi? Where's Mario Odyssey, Jump Up Superstar? Yeah, I think you all know this. 2017. The three other playlists change on the daily, and they're Switch Selects, Mario Selects, because, of course, and Nintendo Music Top Tracks. I don't know the difference between 1 and 4, just that 4 changes on the daily. I don't know that. Why? Oh no, they all change on the daily. Okay. We'll move on from that, and we'll talk about the classics, such as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which was released in 2017, or Animal Crossing New Horizons, released in 2020. How far away that was. I mean, it was pretty popular during lockdown, but yeah. Something unique to this is the... I'll show you this first. Mario Overload Presents are a pretty polished app. Something unique to this is the character curation tab. I mean, they do love Mario. There's Bowser, Yoshi, Rosalina, Cappy, Pauline, and then you get Animal Crossing. We'll take a look at Bowser. Let's look at the Castle Beach Gym. I want to see what they've done here. Now, I don't know if you can hear that, but I know I can, and I'm wondering how they've made it sound so good. We'll talk about that later, I think. I've only got a theory so far. What else is there for Bowser? There's Attack of the Airships from... No, that's Galaxy, okay. A lot of Super Mario Odyssey is Super Mario 3D World, even. Here it is. Oh, no, and I found Cooper City. Or Neo Bowser City, or Two Pot Hopolis. I don't know why there are so many names, but I don't think it'll respond to all of them. I do wish the photo was a little bigger, but, I mean, it's fine. Beggars can't be choosers. I'm going to come down to... I don't play Splatoon, so I can't really comment on this, but I will talk about extended enjoyment, which they do say can cause slight audio distortion. In my experience, this hasn't been a big problem, so... Oh well, I guess that's not a big problem for me. The idea is they give is for extended studying periods, but it's just to play the songs that support the feature. It won't be turned on for you. Something I will say though, if you extend it, it does change the length of the track. It doesn't just loop like it does on Spotify. Although if you want to do that, you can. For infinite listening. And then you know how it is. And then we'll come down to, well, this is just a Spotify influence, and I'll talk about that again later. Come on. Mind you, the names make more sense if we're not just corporate shizzle. Nintendo games have a lot of walking now I think about it. There's Pokemon, obviously. There's Mario. There's Animal Crossing, Fire Emblem, Tomodachi, Splatoon. And there's running if you want to go a little faster, I guess. Last thing we'll talk about here is setting the scene. You know, it's just the nostalgia-inducing section, hyper-specific, but title themes. I know I'd be looking for this, so I'm glad they included it. And something they were particularly looking forward to showing was the Donkey Kong Country theme in the trailer. And to be fair, it is a jam, so I can't complain. There is one more thing that caught my eye though. If you go to the search tab on the bottom and scroll down past the Switch section, look, there's the Wii and Mario Galaxy, I guess, just it's the only game on the Wii. But if you go to the Wii channels, look, the only Wii console, the only console that's shown here is the Wii. I don't see anything else for Look, the NES, the Game Boy, the SNES. No, the Wii's the only one with specific channels, and I think they know to a point that video essayists are going to go ballistic with this kind of music. But this here is just a living video essay at this point. I'm not going to overuse it because it's already been used too much on YouTube. Finally, there's a tab for favourites and downloaded tracks. Downloaded tracks become favourites automatically. I guess that makes sense. Nothing unusual. There are some extra things. A recent highlights notice. I mean, yeah, I don't really care, but someone might. Go back in. Playback history shows you everything you've listened to. Yeah, that's fine. And there's one more thing that they were showing off, the spoiler block function. I haven't added a game here because I don't particularly care, but if you did, this would be your way to avoid spoilers, and I think that's a good feature. I quite like that. There are some things to improve, as you just saw. You go back into this, you want to go back out, it kicks you back to the main app, which is not what I wanted. I want to go back to the settings. It's just a bit more consistent. The game selection isn't vast. This is meant to be a hub for storing Nintendo music, so we can all access it. I say all, I get to that. But, I mean, they've prioritized the Switch, but the Wii has more than one game. Nintendo DS has got more than one game. Mario Kart DS would have been nice on here. But I imagine they're planning to add at least something to the app as time progresses, so I'll hold out on that. And, I mean, for now, this is how they're going to let us access their music. Yeah, a wider variety would be appreciated. Would it be too much to ask for a Teleview app sort of function? Okay, so let's talk about the app as it is. I'll keep that in the back. No, I won't. I'll keep that there. You remember the Nintendo alarm clock they announced a while ago? I do wonder what's going on over there, but it's entertaining, I'll give it that. It's drawn comparisons to Spotify, and I can kind of see why. It does look very similar. And why they didn't just put it on there? I have a couple of theories. We all know Nintendo's a bit protective of their IPs, and, well, it's theirs, alright, I guess. The guess is they'd rather just retain control and leave it on there, otherwise they'd have to give Spotify about 30% revenue. I believe that is. They own it in the first place, so why lose money on something I own? Why the music quality is so good? Now, here's a game theory. I think it's because Nintendo has to compress the songs, to some degree at least, so it fits on discs and cartridges. On here, they have master tracks. I assume they retain them. I don't know why you wouldn't. So, I'm guessing they just uploaded those, and here we are. What do I think of the app itself? I prefer it to Spotify app. It's basic, but it's not as clunky at the same time. And I've not heard great things of YouTube Music either. There is one other thing to talk about. Why? I have no idea why Nintendo just made this out of nowhere, but maybe it's to shut people up regarding Switch 2, the successor. I can kind of see the value of it. Nintendo Switch Online is $17.99 in the UK for a year. You compare that to Xbox, I can't really find anything, and I can't find it fast enough to care, but it's expensive, over £100, I believe, if you want to go for the higher end options. And if you compare it to other music streaming services, you surpass the price in 2 months, thereabouts. I can sort of get on board. Not to mention it's an extension of subscription. Is it annoying you can't access this for free? Yeah, it is. But from the perspective of an NSO subscriber, it's a nice bonus from someone else. You don't really need the other NSO subscriber things if you don't have a Switch. But you can clearly tell this is catered towards the Switch. Look, it's got more than 3-4 times the kind of range you've got here. Look, the Game Boy Advance has only got one track. There were more games from that. But for me, I will be keeping this around. I was actually typing a script of this on while listening to the Wii menu music, and it actually did work. The power of Nintendo music, I suppose. What do you think, though? Let me know if you're happy Nintendo did this, they're annoyed, or you're scared. Because they went from an alarm clock to this. What's next? A bedsheet, a book, a cooking book, a TV. Anyway, that's it from me. Or actually, one more thing. I want to talk about the widgets. I don't really know how this works. I don't have Splatoon. Oh, I see how it is. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Never mind. That's just Nintendo Switch Online. Nintendo Music doesn't have any other widgets, which is a bit of a mistake if you ask me, but maybe they'll have that. Just being able to control it from the home screen would be nice. But I mean, that's it from me, so thanks for watching, I suppose. Do subscribe if you find my voice tolerable, and I'll see you in the next video, I suppose. Bye.